It's Wednesday, November the 7th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show, where we talk about all the cool things in the world. All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Including things like...
November.
Damn. Listen, that's literally cool, because we're getting into winter.
Yo, that Movember.
Yeah, I've been shaving, so... I know it doesn't look like it, but I've been shaving.
The other one.
No Nut November?
Yeah.
I failed already. It's over. It's over. I lasted.
At least he's on.
I lasted 2 days, boys. 2 days.
Wow, that was your tolerance.
I lasted 2 days, and I saw like a really provocative K-pop video, and I was like, "Fuck."
Wow.
It was over. Then it was over.
Okay. How long have you ever tested yourself to see your limit?
To see how long?
Yeah.
Like, I've never tested myself, but there's been instances where like I couldn't.
Yeah.
So probably the longest was 2 weeks when we went to Japan.
Oh, okay.
And there was no alone time, you know?
Oh, okay.
To get that shit done.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
All right.
You didn't do it on the rain?
What?
On your one-on-one trips to the arcade?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just went to the arcade.
Under cover of darkness.
No, I went down to the riverbank.
With the sounds drowned out by the rain.
No. That would have been perfect, though. Just go down to the riverbank, go on the bridge.
Because you came back soaked. I wouldn't have never known.
Yeah, but I would have came back, like, viscous.
Oh, yeah, but you took a shower immediately, so
true.
Who cares?
True facts.
Yeah. All right.
No, that was strictly that was business, not pleasure. That was to smoke some kids in Street Fighter 4 and then get smoked by another kid in Street Fighter 4.
Good to know. Good to know.
So probably 2 weeks has been my longest.
All right.
Yeah. What about you?
I think 3.5.
3.5 hours?
Weeks. Hours. No, that's the daily, my friend.
Damn.
I go home for lunch. Didn't you know that?
3.5 weeks? Yeah. Until what? You're just like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's almost November.
Because I watched that movie. What was that movie? It's a really old movie now. I think it was Josh Hartnett. 40 Days and 40 Nights. And he gives up sex for Lent.
Days.
Yeah? I was like, and I was curious. I'm like, I wonder if I could do that. It was in high school.
Nope. Especially during high school. Yeah. Hell no.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, what a waste.
Yeah, what it must have been satisfying.
Oh, you mean the day I gave up?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. You remember it to this.
Course.
You remember it to this day. It is a beautiful memory.
Of course. Of course it was. Of course.
Disgusting.
No. I'm not gonna say who or where, but I was talking with a girl. And she's like, oh, yeah, my boyfriend's on that shit. And then I'm like, oh, poor you. I'm like, you know what you should do? She's like, what? Buy him a fleshlight.
Get him one of those Tengas, man.
Because, listen, the curiosity is impossible to ignore.
Yo, because, like, no, you gotta get somewhere discreet. Like, the fleshlight is just too, like... Obvious. You gotta get him one of those Tengas.
Oh,
like,
right.
You get him one of those little Tenga eggs, the little minis.
Yeah.
Maybe get him the Tenga cold.
God.
Put that shit in the freezer.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Yo, it's 2018, man. Talk about whatevs.
I guess so. That's true.
Let's, what is it? Salt and Pepper said it best.
What'd they say?
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Okay.
Let's
true.
Talk about you.
That is true.
Let's talk about all the good. I'm gonna get copyright stricken. Let's go.
Okay, so anyways, moving on from sex, Paul writes in.
Ooh, listen, we're still talking about sex, baby.
Yes.
The soothing, sultry letters of a question to chew on.
So that's just it. Paul wrote in regular Paul time.
Yes, he did.
But we recorded a day early.
Mm-hmm. Paul, how do you not know? How do you not read our minds?
So we have 2 from him this week.
Yeah, let's do it.
Paul writes, if you discover a property with the manga, end up loving it, and then they end up making an anime adaptation of it, do you watch the anime? Or do you just let it stay in its original form in your head?
Ooh.
Same question goes for anime that you first watch in Japanese. If a remake is done in English, but with an established voice acting cast, this has been done with a number of Ghibli films, do you bother watching the new version, or do you like to keep it pristine in your mind with the original? We'll start with the first one.
Yeah.
Manga first, anime comes later. What do you do?
Here's the bad. I'm a bad person to answer this question because I don't really watch anime.
I'm also bad at this because I don't really read manga.
There you go. The thing is if it is in animated form and say like someone I know wants to watch it, like I'll watch it with them. But I'm not like, oh, in the manga this was so much better. I did do that once, but it was for One Punch Man, and it was just like it was weird because the anime was animated worse than the manga, like because the manga actually had like pages you could flip through, and it looks like it was animated.
Yeah, the manga has less is looser on licensing restrictions and like or just rating restrictions.
Yeah,
versus anime.
So you can do a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
So other than that, like it doesn't matter. Like I usually watch anime specific. Like right now I have a Crunchyroll account.
Yeah.
Just to watch the fight scenes from manga I like.
To me, because I don't really read manga, in my head, manga is always happening. Like, there's always a new manga.
It's never not stopping.
Yeah, and it's always easier to have manga than there is anime. And so if something makes it to anime, then I know it's special.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Arrow Manga Sensei.
Oh yeah,
that was the one.
Oh yeah,
that was the one you knew.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Was that a manga?
I don't think so. Probably. We don't doubt it.
I thought that was just a regular anime, but
whatevs.
Yeah. If a manga makes it to anime form, then I know it's probably better in anime form, and I stick with it that way. Or not better, but it's been adjusted for mass audience appeal.
Fair enough. Like Arrow Manga Sensei.
Yes. Sure. Why the fuck not? Same question when it comes to anime. If you first watched it in Japanese, and then it gets done in English. I don't know if he's asking like if you get a dub or if it's remade in English.
I think he's asking dub and sub.
Okay. All right. I think we've been down this road before.
Yeah. If I watch whatever I watch first is basically it. Like usually it's Japanese. The only time I've ever switched is Initial D. I think the dub of Initial D is better.
Fucking shoot me, man.
is better than the sub. Hell yeah. The dub of Initial D is so good.
How can you do this to me, man?
How can you do? Why are you from Jamaican?
This young Rasta.
This young Rasta. This bumbaclat. He yanking my chain, boy. I can't do that voice. I'm gonna get beat up. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's the only one I've ever switched on. Okay. Fortunately, though, like in terms of Ghibli movies,
yes,
they have usually killer
the best.
Yeah, killer the best voice actors.
They can afford it.
It is nice to watch those things on the big screen, and that's basically the only time I'll rewatch something like that.
Okay, fair enough. My view has always been stick with whatever the original creator set it out to be as.
Wow.
But because you're asking specifically about like Japanese properties, then yeah, it's always going to be. But Japanese.
You're not watching the Indonesian dub?
No,
you sure?
No. And like I've said, it
that
works.
Tagalog dub?
No, man. Like I said, it works the opposite way. And my example has always been Pacific Rim. That's done by Del Toro.
Yeah,
he's English. You're never watching that in Japanese.
Pretty sure he's Spanish.
Well, he's English speaking. I mean, like he's a Western director. You know, I would never watch the Japanese dub of Pacific Rim.
But
like as awesome as it sounds, I don't think I could accept it over the original.
Fair enough.
There are two exceptions to the rule to this, and that is when the dub is a complete remake of what the original was.
Yeah.
So a good example is kind of like Power Rangers or
and it's a new experience.
Yeah, it's something new. Or when they just go and just change shit deliberately, like G Gundam. Yep. And they introduce racism and stereotypes and
the best.
Yeah.
Only the best.
Then I will watch. The other one is if it's a video game. I can't be bothered to do video games in Japanese.
Yeah, so I'm actually playing through. I'll get into my week, but the Fist of the North Star game, and they fully dubbed that game.
Yeah. And
so I was playing through it in Japanese. I'm like, oh, it's so cool to hear Kiryu's voice and everything, and blah blah blah. And I was just like, I have the English option, so I just switched it.
Yeah. I don't know why, but when it comes to video games, I just can't. I think it's because I feel like I will miss out on too much.
It's a lot of reading.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, it's like, it's a lot of reading.
So that's his first question. Thanks, Paul. Your second question that Paul writes in is, guys, this week, I'm curious to see what kind of gamers you guys are.
Yo, the truest of gamers.
Are you playing a game that requires you to upgrade your character?
Like a JRPG?
Or if you're playing a game that allows you to acquire or upgrade your character, how do you normally go about doing it? Is there a specific trait that you like to upgrade first and max out, or do you prefer to upgrade in a well-rounded manner where everything goes up incrementally?
I used to be the kid who was just all attack all the time, like never not attacking, like they can't kill me if they're dead, type of thing. Like I think in Monster Hunter 2, I got all the way to high rank without buying any armor.
Wow.
Like I just upgraded weapons. But then slowly but surely I switched over to the opposite end. So like now I focus a lot on defense, because the thing is like I can attack you forever, but I don't have an infinite amount of life in those games. So in JRPGs, I normally focus on armor or accessories that up more defensive stats, and then I focus on attack as a secondary, because if I can survive forever, I can just beat them longer.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna answer this question. I think in most games where you have to upgrade characters, I go for the stat that gets me the most value over the entire course of the game.
Fair. Luck.
No. I upgrade that ability that gives you the ability to get more experience faster.
Yep.
That's what I go for first.
In Yakuza 6 and 0, I did that.
Yeah, those are always the things. Or
because it's the maximum amount of benefit, right?
Yeah, because if you get that early on, then that's when you get all the rewards.
That long-term benefit, yeah.
So I always tend to upgrade those kind of things first. It's super geeky because like you're thinking about equations and like you're thinking about min-max.
What a nerd!
Yeah, I've always been a min-max like that since I was a kid. Like I always sat down and thought about it, and I've always reset my game until I figured it out.
That's why you're that Fire Emblem kid.
I know.
That's why you're min-maxing those children.
Fuck, man, gotta breed the right child.
Man, I just bought that game recently.
Awakening.
Yeah, my friend sold it to me.
Get ready to breed. Breathe new life.
Wait, can I be a guy or a girl?
Yeah.
Do I want to bang guys or do I want to bang girls?
Doesn't matter. You get to choose who bangs who. You're not restricted to just who you bang.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see.
Multiple breeding.
I see.
Although, you have to be a girl if you want the ultimate red child.
Ugh. Damn it. Why can't I be a guy and do it?
Because I don't care what anyone says. You have to be a guy and a girl to biologically make a child.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, man.
You can't inseminate somewhere else. You got to put that dick in that V, and you got to just go.
What if I put that dick in that B?
No.
But Arnold Schwarzenegger was in that movie where he got pregnant.
God. Let's not think about that movie. I didn't like that movie.
It's a weird movie.
No.
I don't like to think about Danny DeVito impregnating anybody.
Think happy thoughts, jingle all the way. Okay.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Here we go. There we go. So that's how I upgrade my characters. But if we want to go to like
a dork.
But if we want to talk about like what stat I like to go after most all the time, it's speed.
That seems like something you do.
Speed. It's the they can't hurt me if I attack first.
All the
yeah,
time.
if I either dodge first or I'm always attacking first.
Yeah.
And then when the one guy hits that Lux RNG and he just fucking wails on me, and
you're like, oops.
I'm like, well,
restart.
Yeah.
Save states.
That's pretty much what happens.
Okay.
There you go. Those are the questions from Paul this week. Thanks, you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Great conversation starters.
You know what else is a good conversation starter?
Yo, that BlizzCon.
That BlizzCon is a good conversation.
Is that what we're talking about, or do you want to talk about that direct?
Ooh, let's talk about that. Let's smash.
Oh,
yeah, let's smash.
Speaking of sex,
let's smash.
Okay.
They had to switch direct. I'm only there's a lot there. There's a whole lot.
There's a lot to digest.
But I'm just gonna pick up on the easy things.
There was a cavalcade of information.
I'm just gonna do the cool stuff. 3 new characters.
Yeah.
One is Incineroar
from Pokemon.
The Pokemans.
That was a lame pick.
Yeah. But also Ken.
Who is not? Well, okay, fine, whatever.
Ken is in the game.
Echo Fighter.
Is he an Echo Fighter?
He's an Echo Fighter
Okay,
Ryu. So
there
he's
you go.
faster and he's got kicks and fire, but I think he's less powerful. Like
Okay.
Ken should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the realest character to reveal. The realest. The first free DLC. Piranha Plant.
Oh my god. My fucking god.
They put Piranha Plant in the game. Piranha Plant can move his pot. He could chomp you.
Just imagine if Piranha Plant were like that in the Mario game.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
You see that one counter where his neck stretched across the screen?
What the fuck?
Dude, Piranha Plant is no joke.
Yeah, just I mean, his presence alone just makes him like the most OP character.
Yo, did you see those Piranha Plant memes though?
I think I saw some.
The ones where they put Tim's on Piranha Plant.
Oh yeah.
Yo, he got Tim's on.
Yeah. That plant. But the community doesn't like it.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Yeah.
They're obviously. Listen, I'm just gonna be straight.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna cut.
Oh
I'm gonna cut straight to
no.
the point.
Oh no.
A, Smash players smell. B,
Oh.
listen, I was at Canada Cup. Can confirm. Smash players smell.
Okay.
Second up, they are the most ungrateful fan base in the world. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Listen, we gave you everything you would ever want. All these characters from all these different things. You can mix and mash, combine. We gave you all these characters. We have Echo Fighters. We gave you Daisy. Look at all this shit. We got okay, yo. But what if you put in Isaac from Golden Sun? Like, fuck off, fuck off. Like,
well, let's just say it. Like, it's never gonna end. They're never gonna be pleased with Nintendo's huge wealth of games and history. There's no way that any single game encompassing all of them would please an entire fan base.
Did you hear the latest controversy though with the Smash fan base? Is that they had to edit Mr. Game & Watch.
Why?
Because apparently his forward smash was racist.
Oh yeah, they're taking that out.
So he turned into a guy that had a torch and a feather on his head, and they said that was offensive to Native Americans.
Yeah.
So now they're just like, we'll switch it.
Yeah.
So I guess, sure.
All right.
It's a thing, I guess.
It's 2018.
2018, man.
We gotta cover your ass.
I'm gonna go watch Blazing Saddles.
All right.
That's a good movie. I don't remember how it used to be.
No, okay. We'll speak about that later.
You watch Blazing Saddles?
No.
Oh,
I've been all about them Cowboys.
yeah. I think we're there. I think we're into BlizzCon, unless you want. Oh no, sorry. Trailer for the adventure mode for Smash. Yo, everyone dies. Evangelion Angels come. Fourth Impact is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gets obliterated.
So hold on. You say Evangelion's happening.
Yeah.
But somewhere in this direct, they do make note of the fact that Smash Brothers originated from toys.
Yes.
And that humans.
The master hands are the children.
So is this not reboot?
Oh, it might be.
Right?
You might be right.
Incoming game.
Pillars of Light.
And now they've just connected to the internet and all the users have come to play.
To take their souls.
Like what if I told you that Smash Ultimate was a birthday party?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yes.
I would not doubt it.
It was a birthday
That's
party.
why all the hands are there.
Yes.
And then the angel hand was the parent controlling.
Saying, okay, boys and girls, just touch these toys.
Not Kirby, though. No one touches Kirby.
Apparently.
Yo, but straight up, like, people get demolished in this. Like, and they go so deep into the lore of each character. Like, Palutena gets wrecked. But then Pit and Dark Pit lose their ability to fly because Palutena is dead.
Yeah.
They get wrecked.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Sonic tries to save Pikachu because he saves little woodland animals.
Yeah.
Sonic gets wrecked.
Yeah.
Pikachu gets wrecked. Falco tries to fly off in his R-Wing. Falco gets wrecked.
Yeah. I like the ones who just stand there as if, like, I love Link, puts up his shield.
Yeah, but the thing... Oh, man, can we talk about the Hylian shield for a second?
Okay.
It blocks one of those. It
Yeah.
straight up bounces one off. How strong is that shield?
I don't know.
What the frig?
I guess for Nintendo, they're like, well, listen, this is the Hylian shield. We can't just let it just fall over.
Dude, that shield is strong.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like how Mewtwo stands there like, I'm gonna psychic this shit.
Yeah, he's like, not dead. Captain Falcon tries to get in his F-Zero car. Dead.
No, not happening.
Snake's just in the box.
Yeah.
Right?
Bayonetta does some crazy shit.
Bayonetta, so that thing's cool. Is so that move in Bayonetta where she turns into the birds.
Yeah.
That can only happen if you press dodge on the frame you take damage.
Whoa.
So it cancels the damage, and then you turn into the birds and you come back. It's like a last minute dodge if you missed it earlier. So yeah, technically she got hit by the first one, but then get obliterated by the second one.
Wow.
So
yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Adventure mode looks interesting.
Yeah. The Kirby flew so fast, he fucking disappeared. Like, he went through the space-time continuum. Everyone gets turned into spirits, and adventure mode is you going across a map, collecting all the characters, spirits, and everything. I can... Is this how they unlock it, or is everybody unlocked from the get-go?
No, you have to unlock everybody.
Okay, yeah, so there you go.
Because I think they say at the beginning of the game when you first boot it up, it's the original roster from the 64.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, and then you get to unlock the other 65 characters.
That's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot of characters.
I will say, though, they do make a compelling argument for those who are just like, but I have no friends to play with. And well, there's the single player.
To be honest, I looked at that adventure mode and I was like, I'll buy Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, that looks fucking
It looks fun.
It looks meaty.
Yeah.
So.
All the spirits. Shanti is in that game.
Everybody's in this game.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and then they announced Season Pass.
Mm-hmm.
5 additional DLC characters with maps and...
Yeah, each of them have their own stage. I think some spirits, maybe?
Spirits? Skins?
Skins? Probably.
I don't know. So
whatever. As long as it's not Waluigi, I'm fine.
It's Waluigi.
It's not Waluigi.
Wal.
He can't succumb.
Wal.
No, listen, you know what it is? You download the final DLC, and it takes away all of your characters. Sakurai giveth. Sakurai taketh away.
You know that the last character is Sakurai, right?
That'd be the best. That would be the best.
It's Sakurai who's given up on humanity.
Yeah, he's got the red eyes.
Yeah.
It's not tournament legal. Like, he's Gil from Street Fighter 3.
And
like...
you touch him, you die.
and you have to re-unlock the character again.
Yeah, exactly. And if you lose to him, he crashes your game and he erases your save.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's
so you like to play Castlevania and then you delete your shit.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. I hope so.
So the Smash Direct was wild.
Sure was.
But that, man, Kirby is the hero of all.
Yeah. Apparently.
But now we move on.
Sad realization.
It is. Pink Puffball coming to save you. But now we move on to BlizzCon.
Blizzard.
I'll get mine out of the way quick.
Why? Because yours aren't as exciting?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
All right.
So Hearthstone.
Oh, yes. This game.
Baby. Hearthstone card games.
Oh, yeah.
Get a new expansion.
Tell me what happened.
They had a video where it was just a bunch of stills.
Yeah.
Of images. The cinematic is called Rashtakan's Rumble.
Yes.
And they're focusing a lot on it seems like cards where it helps your hero attack. So they give you buffs to your heroes that you can attack, and then the cards do get effects based on you attacking as a character. Depending on how powerful these cards are, I can see Rogue being very strong.
Rogue
or Druid.
Okay.
Specifically because they have hero powers that just let them attack. Right? So Rogue gives you a 1/2 weapon, and Druid gives you 1 attack and 1 armor. Right? So you just get 2 attack. Druid's already pretty powerful. Like, it's the class I climb with. So I don't know what's going on. But I haven't seen any of the cards in, like, review format. So I haven't watched any YouTubers and stuff review the sets yet. So.
Yeah.
But it's coming out sometime in December, But you can pre-order the pack. And if you pre-order the pack, you get 50 packs, I believe. And then you unlock a card back and a hero immediately. Yeah. There's no $100 option like there was before with the last expansion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So that's it. And then there was Diablo Immortal.
Oh, Diablo.
Which had a really sexy CG trailer.
Oh, yes.
But
so sex.
It's a mobile game.
Oh.
And the internet is aflame.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Which is pretty fitting. Because Diablo.
Right, yeah, right. Yeah. Unleash the gates of hell. Because the thing is like this game, it is a mobile game. The rumors are that during BlizzCon they were gonna announce Diablo 4, but they canceled it. They canceled the announcement. So just like already just shove Diablo Immortal in there. But here's the thing: Diablo Immortal is made by a separate studio.
Yeah.
It has no bearing on the development of Diablo 4 if and when they reveal it.
Yeah.
If they're even working on it.
Yeah.
And it's just an extra product. Like, you don't have to play it. I don't get it. I don't get the outrage. Like, if you don't want to play it, don't.
Right.
This in no way is taking resources away from Diablo 4 or theoretical Diablo 4.
Right.
So, shut up.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I also will like to say, like, yeah, 4 is being made. This is mobile. If you don't like it, don't play it. Whatever.
But also, yeah, like, I think the very specific thing is it's a separate team. It takes no resources away from the game you want.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I will say though, on Blizzard's half, it does seem very, like, Blizzard themselves seem very shocked at the backlash, and that part of me just feels like, are they like? There's no, yeah, like, is that like there's this huge company? How could they have like, how could this have been an oversight for them? Like,
I thought you were gonna make an Overwatch pun.
No, but like, it just seems very like a rookie move on their half.
100%.
Like, it seems like they've lost touch with their not their fan base, but like what excites the world now.
After the BlizzCon announcements, their stock went down 6%.
Exactly, right?
Like, it made waves in like Wall Street websites because like everyone, all these like bulls. I'm not gonna get into the definition of what a bull is.
Yeah.
But like all these bulls are just like, yo, we're gonna go on these stocks because they're the lowest they've been in a long time, and we're gonna hope that it recovers, right? Like,
well, and it will.
It will, 100%. Like, that's an easy investment. If I had $100,000 to invest in stock right now, I'd buy Blizzard.
Yeah.
Or at the time, I would have bought Blizzard because I think it's recovered pretty decently.
But no, it's just like it was just weird that they themselves seemed genuinely shocked at the backlash.
Like, are you dumb?
Yeah.
Like, you've been in this game, you know how this game works.
Yeah, and you know what people are wanting to hear from a Diablo announcement.
They want a game.
Yeah, and you know how, let's just say, quote unquote, true gamers feel about mobile offerings, min-maxers, right? So I just don't know. It's weird that they thought that they could just put this out there and face no.
It is definitely a marketing failure.
Yeah, like someone got fired over this.
I wouldn't doubt it, or at least scolded.
I think a whole team got let go.
Damn.
I think the guy who said cancel 4, we were all right with Immortal.
We got that mobile guy.
I think he lost his pension.
Damn, that's so dark. He's been working there for 20 years.
Yeah.
It was his last day on the job.
And it sucks because on the other side of their development house, they had this team called Overwatch, which is doing these things.
Overwatch is crushing it.
Yeah.
Get into that.
Yeah. So Overwatch happened. And they had a brand new short called Reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Focuses on Jesse McCree and the map Route 66, and you can understand why the diner is there and why there's
trains.
Yeah, like a train wreckage at the beginning of the map.
Why there's a beautiful pie that has gone uneaten.
Exactly. It explains a lot of the diner. I'm not gonna really spoil it. Just watch it. In it, you'll find that there's a new character named Ash. Not Ketchum, just Ash.
Just Ash. Like, if you play League of Legends, same spelling.
Yeah.
Is that Ash?
Yeah, A-S-H-E. Aish.
Aish.
She has some background with McCree.
Mm-hmm.
They used to run together in their young times.
I saw that picture on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
I saw the fact that his keys said Ash on them.
Yeah. Obviously, there's some romance happening there.
Listen, she's a fine looking lady.
And she might be the finest looking lady.
Damn. Listen, May be Bay.
Yeah.
But damn, Ash, oof. Looking good. Yeah. I don't have a clever title for that, but I'll figure it out.
I don't know. You'll figure it out, yeah. Yeah, no, she's
Ash, I want to smash.
Oh,
oof.
No, I don't know if I could stick with that. No, that's too obvious. That's like right on the nose, and it's
to the point.
I can't sit behind that one.
Okay.
Like Ash got to smash. No, I can't. No. Ash will smash. No. But yeah, Ash is she's a cowgirl. Not a cowgirl. She's a.
Don't say those words. Putting dirty thoughts into my mind.
Oh God. She's a female cowboy.
There you go. Got it.
There we go. And they showed off that she's the next character. She's a DPS character.
Mm-hmm.
Her main weapon is a repeater.
which is so cool. I love those guns.
So you know,
Just cock it on
single
the handle.
shot, cock it back, and boom.
Yeah.
She's one of the few characters who can ADS,
What does that mean?
aim down sights.
Damn, some Call of Duty Modern Warfare shit.
I know, right? Next thing you know, I'll be saying she got red dot.
Damn.
Well, she doesn't. She got that HCOG.
Yeah, she does that HCOG.
Or ACOG. I can't remember. She's got something.
ACOG is the long one. Holographic is
okay. She's got the holographic. She don't got the red dot though.
You need that red dot.
She doesn't
That red dot.
She doesn't got.
Burst. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have that M16 red dot with stopping power.
Oh, that was brutal. That's so brutal.
Yeah. Shout outs to Call of Duty 4.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Pour one out for my homies.
Yeah, so she's got that, and her abilities are what is it called? The coach gun, which is a sawed-off shotgun.
Which is the force of nature from Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
Like, just straight up.
Yeah.
It is that gun from Team Fortress 2.
So, one, it does like 100 damage instantly
Mhm.
if you're up close. But the other thing, or its more important feature, is that it has knockback. But that knockback can be used for
advantageous positioning.
Yeah, for mobility purposes. So she shoots at the ground and she'll fly like 1 billion feet in the air.
Yep.
I think it's like the equivalent to far as rocket. No, it's not that much, but it's a high amount.
It's high amount.
But the coolest thing about it is you don't have to connect with anything for you to get the knockback. You can shoot in any direction.
You're shooting in the air.
Yeah, and you'll get knockback in whatever
Which
way
is
you want.
exactly what the force of nature did in Team Fortress 2.
It's pretty cool. And her other ability is dynamite.
This one's cool.
She tosses a dynamite. It'll blow up after a certain period of time after landing, and then it'll do dot damage with fire, with burn. Or you can throw it, shoot it, and it will do a bigger explosion and have longer lasting burn damage. She's pretty cool. I have played a little bit of her. I will say she's very, very nice to play.
What's her ult like?
Oh, her ult is Bob.
Hey, Bob, do something.
Bob is her. So in Mash's origin story, which they also revealed, she's a rich girl.
Yeah.
But her family wasn't around, and her only friend is Bob, her servant.
Yeah.
This omnic robot. Bob is her ultimate. She sends him out. He runs out. He's literally the 7th man on your team. And he becomes the 7th man, and he acts like he basically is another character who's just stationary. He runs out there, he charges, he tosses people in the air, and then he becomes a turret. And he just fires away.
That's so cool.
You can give him shields, you can give him bears, you can nano boost him. But at the same time, he's susceptible to things like McCree's flashbang.
He's a character.
You could put him to sleep. Yeah. So those are the things. But I have seen people use him in dive comps, or they just rush, and they use him as the 7th man to break away on a shield.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool.
Damn.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ash is cool. She reminds me of the DPS version of Ana in that you can fire from the hip, but you're way more
effective down sights.
If you're aiming down sights, because she can go in like that, and she's got mobility. The thing about Ash is that she kind of just outclasses certain other DPS characters in the same role. Like when you play as her, there's almost no reason to play McCree anymore, and there might be almost no reason to play as Soldier anymore, because she covers that mid to long range field,
even with that tactical visor.
Well, you got Bob.
True.
Bob is the other tac visor, and
True.
his is better.
True.
Because he has no reload.
He just goes.
Yeah. So that's I don't know. Ash is really cool. I can't wait till she goes live. I'm pretty sure they're gonna nerf her somewhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. They
gotta nerf her in the face because damn, she's pretty.
Yeah.
Oof.
That white hair. Oh, the most important thing about Ash is her voice actor.
Is
Jennifer Hale. Do you know who Jennifer Hale is? Y'all may know her as the famous Naomi.
Yeah.
From Metal Gear. But I know her more, obviously, from Shepard Commander. She was the female Shepard in Mass Effect.
Yeah.
And she was the best part of Mass Effect.
My name is Commander Shepard. This is my favorite voice actor on the Citadel.
You got it. That is Jennifer Hale.
Hell yeah.
She was the best. She is the best. So, yeah, that's Ash. Check her out.
Yeah.
She's cool.
Is that your BlizzCon?
Yeah, I'm going back to Overwatch now.
Okay. Can I borrow Red Dead?
I'm not done that yet.
Shits.
Which I have to say, good on them for throwing in the cowboy character when the Cowboys are hot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, that's
Makes
just...
sense.
See, how is it that they're able to make that marketing move, and then on the other side, Diablo's like, throwing that mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel free to not answer this question, but how do you feel against the backlash of Ash's character reveal?
What do you mean?
There's a lot of backlash for the fact that it is another white woman as a
Oh.
character. Feel because like it is a race thing. Like, feel free to just be like, "Fuck that! I'm not answering it."
I mean, what were the last characters they did?
A hamster.
Oh yeah, okay, hamster.
Moira.
Brigitte.
Okay.
Yeah. Ressa and then Doomfist.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like Overwatch is pretty diverse as it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot of just white characters in that game.
I know, it's the downside.
All right, Mr. Mayonnaise.
We've already established I don't like mayonnaise.
But you're white, you have to.
It's part of your blood.
Don't you bleed mayonnaise?
I do. Oh no.
Uh,
Another pick of mine is League of Legends had its Worlds recently.
The League.
And hot damn, they had an opening ceremony where they took a couple of their characters, Evelyn, Kaisa, Akali, and
Joe Jonestar.
someone else. I forget the last girl. And they made a K-pop group out of them called KDA.
KDA.
I can't really explain it. You just have to watch it. There is a music video out.
It was crazy.
Yeah. They took Hatsune Miku and they embraced it.
Yeah.
And turned it into K-pop.
Yeah.
Well, the difference here is that it's not digitized voices. They actually got a real Korean pop group called G Idol.
Oh, that's true.
And they got them to be the voices of these characters.
G Idol.
But, whole damn, I usually don't feel this way about polygons, but this week, it's been some good stuff. They need to nerf Akali in that music video.
Which one's she?
She's the ninja, the one with the face mask.
Oh, with the graffiti?
Yeah.
They do need to nerf her.
And she's just sitting in between the tracks, spinning a kunai while, like, subways. Yeah, they need to nerf Akali in that video. Hot damn.
That girl's got it going on.
Woof. Woof.
I want that. Like how when she was singing with the band...
With the mask on?
Yeah, but the glow in the dark was moving. I was like,
Yeah.
I need that.
I need that in my life.
Yeah, I need it for the winter.
To be honest, I just saw the face mask. I was like, I need more face masks.
Okay.
I ran out of black face masks. I need them.
Okay.
But yes, that happened. I definitely recommend watching it. It is actually a good song. Like, I really like this song.
It's pretty cool.
Like, it's very catchy. It's just like a good pop song. And then my last couple ones are, one is Rainbow Six Siege
Seiji.
is getting ready for an Asia release.
Okay.
But to basically work with their laws, they're editing the game worldwide to basically
they're removing something.
to remove any sort of gambling or sex references in any of the maps.
Huh.
So there's one that's like a biker bar,
Yeah.
and in it they have a bunch of slot machines, and they're getting rid of the slot machines.
That's fine.
There's a couple other stuff. Right now, obviously, people are outraged because they feel that
being censored.
they're being censored, but also they're going to... It's going to change the way certain maps are.
Oh, please fuck off.
And they're changing a lot of things. So a melee kill used to be a knife
Yeah.
symbol. Now it's a punch.
I don't know. See, like with those kind of things, like at the end of the day, especially when it comes to super competitive games, aren't you mostly all you care about is the outcome, not the
aesthetics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of them are people think that they're kind of dumb changes. Like, so in one of the Japanese maps, they have a Japanese painting, but it has blood splattered on it because the terrorists took over the place.
Yeah.
And they removed the blood splatter.
Okay.
Another one is a biker gang. Again, they had a skull as their logo, but they switched it to like some weird demented face thing. Right?
I kind of like that.
Yeah. So they think it's just like dumb changes.
Yeah, okay. I'll give them that. Sure. They look pretty dumb.
But I don't think this will affect the overall game.
Yeah.
Because they want a singular version of the game. They don't want Asia players relegated to only Asia, right? They want it to be competitive.
But don't they want to live that like underground Asian playing the American game life?
Maybe. I don't know, man. Isn't that what Chio-chan's Road School is? She only plays American games?
Kinda.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a thing. I don't think it'll affect competitive too much, but probably not at all, to be honest. But it's changed and people don't like it.
Well, No one likes change.
But positive change is in the game preservation front, because Super Mario Odyssey, some would say the second best game of last year.
What was the first?
Zelda.
Okay,
Yeah. Super Mario Odyssey is already running on an emulator.
Really?
Yeah, like some dude got the game to be fully playable on an emulator. And this is a thing where as console hardware gets closer to PC hardware, it's just going to work. Like, it's just going to click, and it's going to be a lot easier to get these games to run off of a PC. And not in some weird janky way where you need like a 1080 Ti to emulate N64 games.
Yeah.
Right? Which is totally cool from a games preservation front, because now we can just, I say we as like I'm part of it. Now you can just instantly digitize these games, have a copy on file that you can keep stored and protected. But also scary from a pirating front on a company's end.
Oh yeah,
because
for sure.
it's just like, listen, it's been a year, maybe less, since Mario Odyssey came out, and it's already on an emulator. Like, oof. How's the future gonna look for that kind of stuff? Right?
I'll tell you.
But that's just a cool little tidbit news story I had there, and that's my picks. Those are my picks.
Cool. Let's move into our weeks.
You want to go, or do you want me to go?
I'll go.
Go.
I'm playing Red Dead
again.
Yeah.
Damn.
I must be 30 hours into this game,
and you're not even halfway done.
I checked the progress for just the story.
Yeah.
25%.
Hot damn.
25%. Granted, I haven't been shotgunning the story.
You're crushing it.
But still, holy shit, this game is big. This game might be so big that the story will suffer for it, because you just get lost in so many other tasks.
Yeah, and you forget what's happening.
Yeah, and because the game strives for realism, you're moving so slow through all these certain things. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
You unlock fast travel.
Okay, so I just unlocked fast travel.
Okay.
But there's a big but.
What's the but?
You can only access it from home base, and you can only fast travel out to a place. You can't come back.
What?
Yes.
And you can't go from like one city to the other city? You have to go from home base to a city?
Yeah. You can fast travel from city to city, but it's like a taxi and you gotta pay.
That's fine.
But money isn't exactly something, like, it's really expensive.
Let's rob a bank.
Oh, I did that.
I did that.
You know what happens?
What?
You have the fee that you have to pay, like the wanted, and it's almost just like, fuck.
Don't pay it.
Then you can't go back.
Just live the life of an outlaw.
No.
Anytime someone sees you, just shoot them down.
Listen, I gotta
shoot down that dirty dog.
Once a week in game, I gotta go to the saloon and get my beard trimmed and that 2018 haircut.
They don't have that in the camp?
No one can cut your hair at camp. You can shave, but no one can cut your hair.
Listen, if you want that 2018 short on the sides, long on the top, you gotta do it.
You gotta go for it.
I didn't know the Cowboys were so forward facing in terms of fashion.
I'm fucking obsessed with the outfits.
Yeah.
My guy looks fucking like
2018 hipster.
2018 like he is 100% fresh.
You would see him in a coffee shop working on his screenplay.
Yeah, like he should be carrying a MacBook for all I care. He looks too fresh.
Everything old is new again.
But no, I've gone to the second base camp. I've seen more of the world, and it's there's really good diversity. Like you start out kind of like in the same way with the first Red Dead, where it's like in a like plains and stuff, and then you move to more of a jungle area, but I've been exploring more of the mountain area, and it's real fucking cool.
Nice.
There's a lot of just on the spot interactions that are super fun and interesting. I've been robbed a couple times. I've accidentally just killed people.
You've been robbed?
Yeah.
Why don't you shoot them?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Like they.
they didn't successfully rob you.
Oh no!
They just tried to stick you up.
They're like, "Can you give me a ride back to the city?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, sure,
no problem."
And then he reaches up to come on my horse. He pulls me off and he takes my horse.
What a dick!
So I pull out the shotgun and
you go with that dead eye.
Boom! Yeah, and I come up to his body when he's just there, and I blow his head off.
Good stuff.
Then a lot of animal killing. Killed a couple bears.
I'm just killing animals for no reason.
There's still that lady. And she'll periodically say, "Do you want to chat?" And I'm always like, "Yeah, what do you got to say now?" I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just killing people, innocent people, and I don't know why. I unlocked the fishing mini game.
Mhm.
It's a good mini game. I got some boats. Upgraded my camp. Like, there's just so much in this game.
This game has fishing. 10 out of 10.
I am currently on a quest to find a mystical horse.
Is it the white one?
Yes, because you need that horse.
I saw a video recently where a guy found that mythical horse.
Yeah.
And was immediately run over by a moose.
Oh no!
And died.
No. But the game it's something else. It does some cool, like, even some of the story stuff is pretty cool. Like, it's serious, and then some of the missions are just like, this is just wild. Like, this is some bull. Like, this is some. I think one mission I did was 100% just a rip off of Romeo and Juliet. Like, two opposing families, they got to kill each other, but their kids are in love, and
It's a classic story.
you got to do some shit around there. I'm currently a deputy.
What?
Oh yes.
You're wanted in one section of the world, but now you're a deputy in the other section?
But I'm a deputy in the other.
Huh. I guess they don't know about your past.
No, they don't. They don't. Word does not travel. I think that's my biggest criticism about the game. I was hoping that playing this game, the actions that you did would change the world and how it perceives you, but it's not that. Things happen, and they are... Everything that you affect is only within this moment, but it doesn't go beyond that.
Or within this boundary, it seems like.
Like, it doesn't go beyond that in terms of changing how the perspective of the world is, or...
Like, in your cop area, like, some dude from the other side of the country isn't going to be like, yo, he's a deputy here? Yo, he murdered innocent people.
Exactly, here. And it's just like, I wish Rockstar went that a little bit further. Like, if the game offers so much, so it seems like a dick move to be complaining about this, but yeah. It just feels like... I think I saw a quote where it was like the story and concept from 2018, but the gameplay mechanics from 2008.
That's all Rockstar games.
And it's just like, yeah, that kind of
super heavy
like,
characters.
Yeah, like, it's just not a great game to be controlling and playing, and you get more of your excitement about the idea and possibilities of what can be done. So it's one of those
the
games.
accidents.
Yeah, like, for example, now you can listen around town and think about and hear about, like, side businesses and whatnot, and you can, like, rob gun stores and tell them, like, listen, I know you're running this shit on the side. Show me this shit on the side. I want in. And you can do that kind of stuff, and you'll find some fucked up shit. The game has feminists.
Zero. I don't know.
And you can kill them.
What?
Yes. Like, women's rights. Here we go. It's that time. Women are looking for rights.
That's a dark...
And you can choose to help them or just murder them.
So you chose...
I can't tell you what I did.
You did murder.
I know.
You chose murder.
I did not. Here's the thing. I've kind of been forced into playing the honorable guy.
Oh, I see. Someone has forced your hand.
No. Because you can only unlock the most dapper suits if you are the most honorable of men.
Wait, so if you're the most honorable of men, once you get that suit...
Oh, yes.
Can you just become...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. But until I get the most dapper suits, I must become honor.
As soon as you get that dapper suit, though, you know what you gotta do?
I gotta turn around and kill them all.
You gotta take one of those feminists, tie them up, put them on railroad tracks.
Oh, yeah. That's so much fun. Just hog-tying people?
Hog-tying people and put them on railroad tracks. I did that too many times in the original.
Yeah, I did that. Doing that a lot, or you're on your horse and you just drag them.
Yep.
Oh, so good.
It's a good one, too.
So
classic.
So good.
Did you play the DLC for the first one?
Zombie
like the Undead
one?
Nightmares and stuff?
No.
Those are fun.
Was it?
Yeah, you get the 4 horses of the apocalypse you can tame.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then you can tame a unicorn.
Yeah. I don't know. You should get Red Dead. Red Dead's pretty good.
Listen, as soon as I finish my games.
Red Dead's pretty good.
It's right here.
Like,
I will play it by the end of the year, 100%.
It's quite a game.
I'm gonna get through the game I will talk about this week.
Okay.
And then
it's quite something else. So yeah, Red Dead continues. I'll probably be talking about it more next week and the week after that. The thing I did other than this was I watched the first episode of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
I hear the show's not that good.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything else beyond the first episode.
Okay.
It's dark.
Yeah.
And it's creepy.
Yeah.
I like it, except there's one thing about it I don't like, and I can't really go into too many specifics about the story, but it's the way they film it. They've got this, like, weird fisheye blur lens on.
Okay.
So the edges of the screen are like
Like Blair Witch?
yeah, they're like warped,
Oh.
but then they're blurred.
Huh.
So it's almost like
They have a border.
yeah, it's like a vignette, but not the darkening. It's just
It's just the
a
blur.
distorted blur,
Weird.
and it's fucking annoying. I hate it, and it's so distracting. But the girl who plays Sabrina, and I guess for the type of character going for, she's pretty cool. Harvey's weird. He's just
He's just a weirdo.
I mean, I guess he's a teenager from 2018. Sure. The city seems cool. Like this, like the world seems cool. Same with the Dark Lord. But so far, it's interesting.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend. She
yeah.
finished it all.
Yeah.
And she said that like it tries way too hard to be edgy.
I can see that. Like the show is definitely firing on all cylinders from the get go.
Okay.
And if you don't want to accept that, then you'll have an issue with it.
Okay.
So yeah, I look forward to catching up or finishing that.
Nice.
That's everything.
Cool. You remember Monster Hunter?
This game.
Yeah, I've been playing more Monster Hunter.
God damn it.
Dude, I broke 100 hours. I like this game a lot.
I think this is your game of the year.
I think so too, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like until I play Red Dead to prove me wrong, like Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate is so good.
No, okay.
So I made my Blast Insect Glaive set.
Yeah.
Ooh. I made the Fatalis, Crimson Fatalis Insect Glaive.
Yeah.
I made my mix set, which gives me all of the mounting shit and blast up. Sharpness +2 high grade earplugs, so crushing it there. The only downside is other than fire, I have minus affinities on everything.
Really? You have minus affinities on everything?
Other than fire.
So, why?
Because I need those skills, baby.
Oh my god.
I need those skills.
So wait, all your skills gave you the minus affinities on everything else?
All those pieces that gave me the skills gave me so the one that really hurt is Hyper Devil Joe. So I needed Hyper Devil Joe chest in order to get a whole buttload of handicraft so I can get sharpness +2. Hyper Devil Joe armor is all negatives. Like all of it is negatives.
He's weak to everything.
Yeah, he is weak to everything. But he's all attack. So that's the one that really hurt. So now when I eat normally, instead of eating for defense, I eat for elemental resistance. I eat for elemental resist medium.
To what? Just neutral?
Just to either neutral or like +2, +3.
All right. That's lame.
One of them though, I think it's ice. I eat so that I go to negative single digits instead of negative double digits.
Whoa.
But because I'm mounting, I'm always moving. I'm always in the air. I'm using aerial insect glaive.
Yeah, I was watching that insect glaive with the homing is fucking cheap.
Yeah. Once you get the triple up, which is all 3 of the extracts, like you become way more powerful. You get more defense. You get more attack. You get more affinity. Like you just straight up become more powerful overall.
Cool.
And the bug I have, whenever I get an upgrade, it wide ranges it to my other teammates. So if I get an attack buff, they get an attack buff, but only for a shorter period of time. If I get a defense buff, they get a defense buff. If I get health, they get health. Right? It's a fantastic set. So now that I have that, I'm now working on completing every mission in the game.
Oh my god.
So I am going through all of the single player right now
Yes.
to get all of those check marks.
Oh my god.
I built a delivery set.
I was gonna say, did you? Yeah.
So I can do all the big transporting stuff. I think I have those all done. Now all that's left is hunting a lot of monsters, capturing a lot of monsters, and delivering items like Academy points and stuff like that.
Oh, the shitty ones.
Yeah, the real shitty ones, the ones that are just boring.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna try it. I don't think I'll get it, but my goal with this game is I wanted it to be one of the games where I have beaten everything. Like, I'm maybe not count DLC quests, but at least the main what comes with the game. Like,
good luck.
Beat all those.
It's a lot of content.
It's a lot of content, man. Also, they just released more DLC. They released EX versions of a lot of the Elder Dragons.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they're still doing DLC for this.
Yeah, so they have
cool.
They have harder all of the Fatalises, harder Akantor, harder Laoshan. And what those ones do is that A, they do more damage, B, they have way more health, C, when you beat them, they give you EX tickets. And those EX tickets let you make the even better version of their armor. And like the EX White Fatalis set is nuts. Also, facing White Fatalis, super fun. You thought Crimson Fatalis dropping meteors from the sky was bullshit. What if I told you this man summons dragon lightning?
Oh, nice. Good to know.
Yeah, he's that guy's butt. He's butt to fight. But yeah, I'm still playing it. I'm still having so much fun. It's such a good game.
Okay.
Other than that, I started playing an indie game called Musnyx. MUSNYX.
Is this a rhythm action?
This is a rhythm game.
Okay.
It's not rhythm action.
It sounds like music.
It's just straight rhythm.
Okay, it's a rhythm game.
I bought it off of Limited Run.
Okay.
Just because I thought it looked cool, and I also bundled it with another game I bought at the time, so I didn't have to pay double shipping.
Okay.
I bought a $24.99. It's like
that?
It's like a visual novel game. There's the other one. There's a sequel to it, which is called Valhalla, which is like the cyber bartending game.
Yeah. I heard that's good.
Yeah, I heard that's good too. So I have those for the Vita, but I haven't played them yet. But Musnyx is a rhythm game. Very simple. It's either got 4 buttons or 6 buttons, depending on the mode you choose. And it's just you set the buttons to the controller. Whatever buttons you want. Full customization.
Okay.
The cool thing about this game is I don't know where it's made, but it must be like a Chinese game, because it is the first rhythm game I've played where the majority of songs are in Mandarin.
Huh.
So they're using like Vocaloid synth stuff,
right?
But they're singing most of the song. Like I want to say like 90% of the songs are in Mandarin.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones are either instrumental or they're Japanese. So there's actually a lot of cool songs in there. Like it's cool to hear, even though I don't understand it. It's cool to hear how different sounds and different like lyrics that they say, they can get away with going in certain cadences or using certain sounds with them because it's a completely different language. Right. So it is pretty cool. Like if you do know Mandarin, if you want to like maybe support more Chinese game developers or Chinese artists, music creators, like Musnyx is a really cool game. I think it's also on the Switch, and you can download it digitally for the PS4. It's very cute, very fun. It's very simple. It's just hit the notes as they come down the line. The thing I will say is that it is very generous with what they count as a hit and what level they count as a hit, because there's exact, great, good, miss. And there are certain songs where I thought I just like botched certain sections, but I got to the end and I had a full combo. And they were exacts. And I'm like, okay, like this is super generous with what they give you as a hitbox, pretty much. But it's fun. It's cute. I like it. I've been reading more comics. Volume 9 of Saga came out, the space opera, the 9th trade.
Yep.
And the new volume of Yotsuba came out.
Yotsuba.
Which I've been waiting for since 2015.
Yotsuba.
Yeah.
Yotsuba.
Yeah.
What?
The little girl who has
No, I
adventures
know
all
who
the
you're
time.
talking about,
Yeah.
but wow.
They're still making chapters, my dude.
I thought that was done.
So apparently he's just on hiatus all the time. And he just creates chapters whenever he feels like it anymore.
Okay.
He's not on a set schedule. I think he's reeling in all that licensing money.
Okay.
Because he licensed out Danboard to Amazon. I think, like, unless Amazon just stole that character. But, like, yeah.
Okay.
It's back, baby. It's cute as ever.
Oh, okay.
Yotsuba goes to yoga.
Yoga.
She does yoga, and she says dumb kid things because she has no tact. Like, she's saying that, like, the older girls who wanted to take her were like, we're going to yoga to get more beautiful and stuff like that. And her dad is like, oh, how much weight did you gain? Right? Just like straight up. She's like, that's not besides the point. We're going to be healthy and whatever and whatever. So when Yotsuba gets to the yoga studio, it's like, wow, all these girls are so pretty, but they're all here. I wonder if they all gain weight too. And like it shows like a shot of the yoga studio. All the girls are like, shit, she knows. Like, right? Like all defeated. There's a lot of like really cute instances of like her trying to basically learn to be an adult. Like they go to Tokyo, and the dad forces her like, "Hey, no, you have your ticket. You're the ticket person. You have to remember how to do all this, right?" And like her gaining confidence and stuff. It's actually like really cool child raising tips, but also it's just cute and funny. And then Saga, on the other hand, this trade is full of murder. Woof. The I won't spoil it, but the thing I love about this series is that they know how to use the physical medium of a book to make things impactful.
Impacto.
Page turns in this series, I never know what's on the other side of these pages.
Damn. Sounds exciting.
Yeah, one of them, it was I turned the page and it was the husband with the wife up, crotches up in his face, and the wife just ejaculating onto his face straight up.
Wow.
This series is mature.
Mature.
It is mature. The other one is a page turn and someone getting their head ripped off their body. Like I don't ever know what's coming like from these page turns, and it keeps every flip exciting.
Wow.
Like I don't read many comics, like American comics at least, but at least in Japanese comics, they do not do this well at using the medium of a book.
They do not, no.
To emphasize a story point or a major turning point in plot. The series definitely hits that tone. It is fucking awesome.
Very cool.
And then the last thing I've been doing is I've been playing Fists of the North Star, Paradise Lost, the Fist of the North Star game from the Yakuza team,
and
it's good.
Okay.
I like it. Originally I had thought that it was a little too simple.
Compared to Yakuza?
Compared to Yakuza, but as I started unlocking more stuff, I started seeing the depth, especially in the combat system.
It's the depth, though.
It's not just all hitting weak points and then making people explode. It is punching them in different ways, bouncing them off walls, and then making them explode. It's fun. It's super fun. They implement gameplay in ways that the manga has fights. So, like, you'll get really dumb scenarios. Like this one guy was the head of a prison, and he basically stomps on the ground, and just magically spiked walls appear behind you, and his whole move is that he shoulder charges you, and he's supposed to like obviously hit you into the spiked wall.
Yeah.
But then Kenshiro does some dumb shit. He's like, 6 fingers is all I need to defeat you. And he stopped, like, you do a quick time event, stops him with the 6 fingers, blow him up, do all kinds of dumb shit. You meet a lot of characters from the actual manga because it takes place before the time skip, I believe, in the series. Because in Fist of North Star, there is a time skip. So a lot of your favorites are still alive. Like Toki's still alive, Bats is still alive, Rao is still alive.
Rao.
Yeah, all those dudes, at least within the lore, even if you haven't met them, they are alive within the lore of this game. Even though this is a side story. Yeah, so you're Kenshiro. You are looking for your girl Yuria, as always, and it has brought you to the town of Eden in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. And you befriend. Well, first off, you get put into prison because he needs to get into Eden, and the prison is inside Eden, so he gets arrested.
Okay. That's one way, sure.
It's hilarious because during that sequence, he's in prison. And he's like, well, I'm in prison. I'm inside Eden, but I need to get out. So he just bends the bars of the prison cell and walks out. And then he does some bullshit where a guard sees him.
Done.
Where he sees a guard sees him, and he pressure points the guard, and he's like, some prisoner's like, what did you do? And he's just like, I hit a pressure point on his body. And he doesn't remember the last 5 minutes of what happened in his life. Yo, pressure points in this series are magic. But it is also brutal. You have the option to turn blood down, which basically puts like a black silhouette over any sort of gore. Obviously, I didn't do that. I just want to see people explode. So yeah, there are people just getting axes in the face, and you're seeing people like kind of split open watermelon heads. There's a lot of parent murder and like kids being left as orphans.
Parent murder.
Yeah, like kids being left as orphans and shit like that. It reminded me that sad children is the cornerstone A Fist of the North Star. Whenever they need to convey emotion before an ta fight,
Sad children.
it's sad children. Like here's like,
Oh yes.
or it's an elderly person who is protecting a sad child.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Right. The elderly person, it's obviously this big strong martial artist, the evil one, not the good one.
Yeah.
The evil one is like, the kid can't do it. I'll protect you, but I'm no match. I'll just sacrifice my body.
Yeah.
Like there was one really brutal scene where one guy was just holding an old guy up by the neck, and he took his arms and just started breaking them in places they don't bend.
Oh.
It was no bueno.
Oh.
It's not great.
No, that's so no.
Yeah,
no.
and then he let him walk away after breaking his arms, and then shot him in the chest and put a hole in his chest. Like there's a camera shot where it looks at his face and then pans down, and you could see the enemy through his chest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's graphic. But there's a lot of references to the series. You can be in a fighting coliseum and just make people explode. It is everything you want out of a Fist of the North Star game, and I like it.
Cool.
I like it a lot. Do I like it more than Monster Hunter? No,
No.
but it's fun. It's a fun
Can
game.
you clarify which Monster Hunter?
Both, either one.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I like Monster Hunters more than this game.
Interesting to hear where our year-end show is gonna go.
Yeah. To be honest, I forgot a lot of movies we saw,
Oh,
so I think I'm gonna have to re-listen or like re-go back through some episodes
No.
just to see.
I know which movie I'm picking.
Do you have a list?
I only know one movie.
What is it?
Mission Impossible.
That's a good movie. Damn, that's a good movie. Shit. It's a good movie. Yeah, so it's been busy. I'm slowly getting into games that aren't Monster Hunter, mainly because I want to finish this Fist of the North Star game so I can buy Red Dead.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I've been streaming.
You miss streaming?
No, I've been streaming.
Oh, you've been streaming.
Yeah. I changed my shoutouts on my Monster Hunter so that whenever I mount a monster, it says my Twitch URL.
Oh, what a fucking sellout.
Yeah, baby. I don't give a shit.
Wow.
If I want to make those E-bucks.
You can Mountain World, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I can do shoutouts. If I can do that. Yo, just
Yeah, I was trying to remember.
pimp your YouTube page.
I was just trying to remember if you can mount in Monster Hunter World.
You can.
If like the message window came
Oh, I
out.
don't know that's a thing.
Yeah,
But if you can,
we'll see.
whatever. I'm waiting for G rank for that shit.
Yeah, next March.
Man, there was a post on the Monster Hunter Twitter today that was get ready for some live streaming G rank. And everyone's like, oh fuck. G rank in world, baby. And then when you go into the stream, it's GU and you're like, shit. That's been my week. It's been games, reading,
Good.
streaming.
Good. And I think that's been a show.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Next week, we'll be here.
Oh yeah, no anime club this week
Mm.
because it's late
Mm.
and we didn't have time.
Yeah.
So we'll do 2 episodes
next week.
next week.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have a sister.
So you just want to end that sentence there? Like,
And unfortunately, today was her birthday. So
how dare she be born
I
today?
know.
On a podcast recording day.
I know.
How
so
dare
she
she?
forced our hand, and we had to spend time.
Quality time.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Gross.
It's not even my family.
I know.
I'm just joking.
Bye.
Your family's cool.